Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5, just leaving Buffalo Wild Wings for the UFC pay-per-view. Main events are pretty good. I didn't really pay attention to any of the other ones. I was on social media getting ideas for videos. But yeah, thought I'd film a video of me exiting Buffalo Wild Wings and talking about Kerry. First off, I got the Alpaca hub system on my keys. You won't be really able to see that. I'll do an in-depth video on the what you call it, hub system. I'm not going to leave this on, but I thought I would show you that I actually carried my Bagwell Gambler buoy. Put that right here. And this was, don't know why I just opened my moonroof. See if I can shut that. And I thought I would talk about why Kerry. Okay, my video just turned off for some reason, but I thought I'd make a video on why carry a dedicated fighter, or in this case a Bowie knife, when you carry a gun, like my Hellcat, which my Hellcat is on my appendix carry. Obviously I was carrying the Bowie strong side, and I also have my Cold Steel holdout. It's the 4-inch holdout. It's not the big holdout. I can't remember the name designations. But, yeah, I carried a dedicated fighter, or a Bowie knife, a Bagwell Gambler buoy from Ontario. And I know I'm rambling. I might edit this out a little bit, or I might leave it raw. But I often think about, in a scenario where it's like a spur. This is Buffalo Wild Wings, the Winona 51% location. I'm in Texas, everything's legal, but I often think about, you know, what's behind my target. So if something really bad was to happen, I don't want to use a firearm in a crowded restaurant and risk striking a civilian or a non-shoot if I can help it. Now obviously if someone comes in with a gun, they're shooting up the place, where I'm not going to go at them with a knife. But you know, like if this is a situation in a restaurant, and I don't foresee this really happening, but it is something to consider. Let's just say someone gets drunk and finds something you did say or looked at, or the way you looked at them was offensive, and they were to pull out a knife or brass knuckles or a baton, and at that point I can legally use lethal force. Or if there's multiple unarmed men attacking me, I can use lethal force. But in this crowded restaurant, there is always the possibility of over-penetration and hitting someone who is not involved in the violent encounter. And I think this is where a knife would come in handy. You could, you know, hopefully, if it's a bunch of unarmed people, as soon as you pull out the knife and potentially do someone some harm, the others will see that and want to get away. But you know, if someone threatens you with death or great bodily harm, it just seems more reasonable to pull out if they're using melee weapons, or if they're you know, not using a projectile weapon. It seems to make more sense to use a knife rather than a gun. Also, I have pepper spray. I have palm pepper spray. Hopefully that will take the gas out of anybody who's threatening me. If it's in the talking stage, you know, I love pepper spray. I'm a firm believer in pepper spray. So You know, pepper spray is good. Always resort to that when you're able to. But if it moves past the trash talking stage and they're actually actively pursuing you, and it's more than one, or they have a knife, baton, brass knuckles, it just seems like a dedicated fighter is a much better fit than a firearm in a crowded environment. So that's why I did that. That's why I carried the Bowie knife. Plus, I've been gaining more love for the Bagwell Bowie, and I kind of wanted an excuse to carry it. And I carried it today or tonight, but it's literally this morning, 12:28 a.m. I carried it inside the waistband, but outside my shirt, but with my light jacket covering it. So it's going to be very easy to get to in a quickly in a hurry, but it's still very much concealed. Anyways, that's the food for thought video. You know, I'd hate, and there's something really important to remember. If I shoot and one of my bullets misses or over penetrates and hits a no shoot, an innocent person, I'm liable for that. I'm responsible for every round that leaves my gun. If a police officer shoots someone and it misses or over penetrates and hits someone, they kind of have, you know, more forgiveness or insurance, I guess you could say. They're not necessarily responsible for that unless they do something completely ridiculous. But me as a civilian, I'm responsible for all my bullets. And that's another reason why to carry multiple tools, a knife, pepper spray, so on and so forth. And I'm not opposed to carrying nunchucks either. With this jacket, I've carried nunchucks. With my leather jacket, I've carried nunchucks. It was a very easy way of concealing nunchucks in a jacket and still having quick access to it. So I am a fan of nunchucks, and I think they are potentially effective, although very politically incorrect, but very cool. I like them. So that's it. That's the video. Hope y'all enjoy y'all's day, morning, night, whenever you're watching this. I'm going to upload this somewhat soon, I guess, and then I'm going to try filming some other videos that are of better quality. That's it. I'm a Satsu 5, and I'm out.